Let's see. Well, let's go ahead and get started. I want to welcome everyone, and we'll announce some of our guest speakers sort of as they come up, but I do want to acknowledge two wonderful city councilors who are here with us today, Councilor Pena and Councilor Sena. Thank you so much, and if you want to share a few words in a little bit, we'd love that, but it's up to you. We're here today, I think, at, first to describe, we're at the old kind of Copper Point, so it's sort of Copper and Eubank behind the Walmart at the old Brown Mackey College, where once upon a time I used to teach. I was terrible at it. They didn't invite me back, but they were really good people, so I appreciated the experience and made me respect teachers a lot more. But anyway, this is about, I think, the biggest expansion in our animal welfare department's history for at least 20 years. We'll call it 2 decades. And that is awesome. We know there are lots of needs when it comes to our cats and dogs and animals in our city. And we know one of them is especially around access to care for our animals, but especially when it comes to low-income families. And so that's what this is really about, right? This is going to be our first clinic that does spay, neuter, other procedures and so forth, and it's really based on an equity model. And so when we talk about the concept of equity and we bring it together with even how that affects families, which especially in our town, but everywhere, that includes our animal friends. And so now finally folks will have a place to go to get a lot of these medical procedures done that is appropriate for different levels of income and ability to pay. So let me tell you a little bit about this. First off, we had a wonderful partner involved in this who's going to speak in a little bit. So I'll talk about the dentist friends in a moment. But this is really a preventative pet care clinic, and it's meant to provide access for animal care regardless of income. And so when you visit, any one of our 300 parks or our bosque, or even any coffee shops on their patio, it's clear that Albuquerque loves our pets. This is something that is sort of uniquely Duke City, and it's something we're proud of, but it also means there are tremendous strains on the services available for animals, whether it's in the private sector, whether it's not having enough vets or not having enough vet techs or not having enough facilities. And so this is a key piece of the city of Albuquerque stepping up to actually help in these areas. And again, with the biggest investment we've made in about 2 decades. So for us, it's also about, curbing pet overpopulation. So that's always an issue. That's why spay and neuter is so important. And the question I get every single time I bring this up is, well, how are you doing that to help people who can't afford it? The answer is right behind us. And so we're very excited for this to be opening. Now, I also want to mention this is a hub for our Voucher Program. We've started a voucher program for low-income spay and neuter and other procedures, but there's a long wait list or there's limitations to what the private sector can provide. So now those vouchers can be used right here to help fund this clinic. And we weren't able to do this without help from the private sector, essentially, or from the nonprofit sector. And so we're so lucky to have Dentist Friends Foundation, just in our neighboring village, Corrales, who helps out all over New Mexico, but in central New Mexico. Thank you so much for stepping up with a $300,000 grant. And they also help fund our mobile clinic. So this is sort of another big investment they're making in our community, and we're very, very grateful. So let me bring up Sayer, am I saying that right?
Yes.
Sayer Gerhardt, president of Dentist Friends Foundation. Come on up.
Thank you very much, Mayor Keller. And thank you also to the city councilors. Dentist Friends Foundation is delighted to be able to help out Animal Welfare Department. It's a truly impressive staff, and we're all very fortunate to have them in the community and helping our animals in the community as well. And we just want to say we're also very delighted at the speed with which the city has been able to commit to this clinic and to get it up and running. It's perfect timing after all the shutdowns during COVID. The time is now for these services, and we're so excited to be able to support you now and in the future. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And the ability for our city to do this is really driven by our department, of course. And I want to thank everyone in our animal welfare department. But I know that our director, this is a major project that, she wasn't the beginning of the project. We'll hear from Dr. Vigil in a little bit, but our director, Carolyn Ortega, she's the one who really pushed this through to make sure that it gets done. From working with counselors, getting help from counselors, to the foundation, to making sure that we open this now because of all the challenges we're having coming out of the pandemic with overcrowding and overpopulation in our city with our animal friends. So with that, our Director of Animal Welfare, Carolyn Ortega.
Thank you all for being here on this such momentous occasion. It's very exciting for me as well as all of the staff that work for animal welfare to have this first of its kind animal clinic here in the east side of Albuquerque nearby our shelters. So I really couldn't have done this without the support of the mayor. I haven't been here very long, but he definitely believed in this project and he helped to support it, as well as our wonderful counselors who are such animal advocates, and I appreciate them all so much for really wanting to help to control the overpopulation in Albuquerque and support this effort to be able to mitigate that. Of course, another special thanks to Dennis Friends. We have had many meetings, and they have been beyond supportive of every project that we've had, from the van to this preventative pet care clinic. Their $300,000 allowed us to buy the equipment that we needed to run this spectacular preventative pet care clinic. So again, we could not have done it without you, and we appreciate your support and your belief in us. So thank you so much. We love the partnership, and we hope that it continues much past the clinic. Last but definitely not least, I'm the director. Our head veterinarian, Dr. Nicole Vigil, and her clinic manager, Crystal Keller, have definitely done all of the groundwork on this. They took the lead. They took it while still doing their day-to-day jobs and made it happen. And absolutely, without them, this could not be a reality right now. So I thank them from the bottom of my heart. I know that they are going to take this forward and make it a successful clinic, and they're going to make such a difference in this community. So I thank them so much. I'm honored to be part of your team. And now I'd like to invite Dr. Nicole to come up and tell you exactly what we'll be doing here at this clinic.
Thank you, Carolyn. And I'm going to invite Crystal Kaler up as well. She's our clinic manager, and this would not be possible without her help. Well, first, amazingly huge thank you to Dennis's Friends Foundation for allowing this vision that's been something that we've wanted, that our team has wanted for years, to come to life. Thank you to the mayor and to the counselors for supporting this. We can't thank you enough. This is so incredible to be able to offer these services to our Albuquerque pet owners. The reality is we love our pets here in Albuquerque. We love our pets in New Mexico. A limitation of resources should not limit your ability to take care of your pet. And we want to be here to support Albuquerque citizens and our pet owners. So this will be a facility that offers spay and neuter, vaccinations. We want to control those contagious diseases that we know are still out in Albuquerque, that are showing up in our shelters, that are making our pets sick. We want to help support our community, bring vaccinations to those who can't afford them, offer spay and neuter to reduce the pet overpopulation. We love our shelter, but we want less animals in it. And so together with some of our veterinary partners, we're going to make this vision happen. We're going to take pet overpopulation out of Albuquerque, and we're hoping to even extend that to New Mexico's other areas. But we're excited to offer this to Albuquerque citizens, starting with our low-income citizens who are applying for our voucher program, You can go on to our website if you'd like to be part of this, and we hope to welcome all of Albuquerque who needs us through these doors as part of our Preventative Pet Care Clinic. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you both so much. And let's see, counselors, would you like to share a few words?
I'm okay.
All set? They're all good? Well, you know, normally we have like a ribbon or something like that, but we really just wanted to get this open. So we're all excited. And so with that, congratulations. Good job, everybody. Thanks so much.
We can have a ribbon.
Oh, we do? Well, hey, never mind. Let's do it. And while we're getting the ribbon, if folks are watching, there's excellent tacos inside. So check it out.
Want to hold it this way? And I'll go this way.
So
And
let's
then we got-
scoot around.
Let's scoot around.
And
We got
Dr.
scissors.
Behill, you might as well have the scissors. Come on up.
You're
gonna give
I
me
know
the
you know how to handle
No, you shouldn't give the
tools.
veterinarian the
Right.
scissors.
can help me move
Yeah,
this.
no,
Yes,
good.
let me get my drink out. Oh, good idea. Yeah.
Good,
Nice
you
right.
know what to do with that. Come on up, Dennis friends, for sure. Yeah.
Come on,
And I-
by your side.
Animal
I'm
welfare
poised and
staff,
ready. Come on in.
counselors.
There we go. Thank you.
Don't worry, man. We got it.
There's still more.
My daughter collects the ribbons. So. Yeah. It's so funny. She's